Today I want to talk about Dharma. Dharma is Sanskrit. Chu in Tibetan has 10 different meanings. That when we say we are practicing Dharma, that Dharma is authentic Dharma. Has two categories: scripture of Dharma and the realization of Dharmas. The scripture of Dharma is related to Buddha's teachings and other Greek teachers and teachings. That's as teachings to teach about relative truth and absolute truth, or we can say five aggregates, or we can say those teachings talking about physical and mental. There are many ways we can describe this Buddha's teachings talk about Dharma. So, and we use terms of Dharma, then Dharma realization. Dharma of realization is not naturally coming to us, which means we have to effort a little bit, but the fundamental, our nature or our nature of mind is ground of Dharma practitioners to be realized. And when we realize that, then this Dharma realization is naturally coming. Dharma realization, which means compassion, bodhicitta, loving kindness. Those mind or mental states to bring the peace, happiness for oneself and for others. At the same time, we decrease our negative emotions or negative disturbing emotions. This anger, which is anger, hatred, jealous, selfish, and ego clinging and grasping, and so forth. And those kind of mind is we call narrow-minded. It's not core with a nature of reality. It is temporary, but as ordinary like us, it seems very strong. It's kind of nature, but Dharma point of view, it is not nature. We can change, we can remove those negativity thoughts or emotions. That when we decrease negativity emotions, at the same time positive our wisdom or mind increased, then we are on the path of liberation, or path of to be happy life or successful life. And when we realize that, then that is a purpose for our life, and it makes meaning for our life. That's just basic introduce and Dharma, realization of Dharma, and scripture of Dharma. Scripture of Dharma, that's Buddha's teachings, other great teachers' teachings. Other great teachers include Nagarjuna, Shantideva, and Asanga, Vasubandhu, Denaga, Dharmakirti, and so forth, Indian great masters, and also in Tibetan great masters, and which is Ronzo Mahapindata, or Pema Sambhava, or Shantarakita, those great Indian master. But Ronzo Mahapindata and Lunchin Ramjam, Jimmy Limba, Pato Rinpoche, and Mapha Rinpoche, those Nyingma masters, and other schools and master too, and the one who has realized fundamental nature or their own nature, then these persons to teach these teachings, scripture of Dharma, as their realization, what they understand, their as mind is a realization of Dharma. So when we practice Dharma, which means first we have to listen or study those teachers' teachings, then we have to contemplate what they're saying, what we do understand. And when we contemplate, our mind becomes familiar with what they realized, what they explained, familiar to the subject of Dharma. Then later our mind becomes as the object or union of the subject and object, or inseparable subject and object, which means fundamental nature. We realized that there is no subject, there is no object, there is no suffering, there is no any disturbing emotions. It's free like a space, fly in the space.